What's up everyone, and welcome to Sly Spy Gaming. Midnight Suns just dropped a huge announcement on us, and it is official. Venom will be joining the Midnight Suns much sooner than any of us thought. Midnight Suns dropped a major trailer on February 16th, announcing the arrival of Venom titled Redemption. While there was speculation on who the next DLC drop would be, knowing that we still have Storm and Morbius on their way, none of us expected another DLC character so soon after Deadpool's release earlier this month. While many were expecting Morbius to finally make his debut, given the ending of the Deadpool DLC, the developers hit us with a little post-Valentine's surprise in the form of the symbiote anti-hero. Along with the announcement of Venom, the trailer gave us some other little treats as well as what looks like a continuation to the Good, the Bad, and the Undead DLC. In this video, I will be breaking down exactly what was revealed in the trailer, what we can expect from Venom, and just a splash of prediction on what is to come from me. Before I dive into it though, I would like to drop a line to our Midnight Suns Discord community filled with tons of discussion on this masterpiece of a game. If you're interested, check out the invite link in the description below. Now, let's get into this breakdown of the upcoming Midnight Suns Venom DLC Redemption. So the trailer starts out with a look back on what we know about Venom during his time under Lilith's control. We then get our first look of Eddie Brock outside of his symbiote companion and seemingly broken up after the events of the main game. The trailer then shows us a glimpse of one of the side villains of the main game, Mephisto, and while it doesn't exactly go into his motive here, we can kind of piece together that he is taking advantage of what looks like a vampiric version of Venom. And you thought Demon Venom was frightening. If this DLC plays like the Deadpool DLC, you would most likely be teaming up with Venom aka Eddie, which has me questioning where the vampire Venom part of this plays into the actual story. It almost seems like Mephisto is using Spider-Man, Venom, and the rest of the Midnight Suns squad to do his bidding as a way to save Venom or Eddie. Whether that is true or not, we will not know until the DLC releases. What we can make clear of it in this trailer is that we will in fact be continuing where we left off in the Good, the Bad, and the Undead DLC, due to the very vampire-heavy presence in this trailer alone. Moving on from what was revealed in the story moments of the trailer, we also get a glimpse into some aspects of Venom's gameplay. Slowing down the trailer ever so slightly, we get to see some of the traits of Venom's combat, and one of these traits seems to be his own special meter called Ravenous. Looking at the gameplay showcase that was released for Venom by Christopher Odd, Midnight Suns, and 2K, we see that Ravenous increases Venom's offense. It seems as though he starts every encounter with full Ravenous and also gains one Ravenous at the start of every turn. Each instance of Ravenous increases his offense additionally by 17%. This obviously makes him very powerful, seeing as though one ability we did get a sneak peek of, called Tasty Brains, does a whopping 602 damage for only 3 heroic. However, there is a trade-off, as each time Venom attacks or uses a heroic ability, it consumes 1 Ravenous, making him extremely strong in the beginning of an encounter, but weaker as the encounter progresses. Going a bit deeper into Venom's combat, we did get a sneak peek into a number of his other abilities, such as Web Toss, Tendril Strike, Lethal Embrace, Insatiable Hunger, Devouring Strike, and his legendary ability Assimilation. Attacks like Lethal Embrace seems to offer some pretty intense damage right out of the gate, as well as some bonus damage if the target has full health. Again, playing into Venom being a powerhouse in the beginning stages of a battle. Moving into one of what Christopher Odd dubbed as his essential skill cards, we get to see an ability called Insatiable Hunger, which again just builds even more into his Ravenous meter. This skill gives you 1 Ravenous stack while also allowing you to gain 1 additional Ravenous stack at the start of the next turn. It gets even more intense with the upgrade to Insatiable Hunger, allowing the card to be played for free. Devouring Strike is another heroic card that is briefly discussed during the showcase, which is a 4-chain attack that would seemingly be paired well with full Ravenous stacks. However, when this card is upgraded, it provides an ability that on KO it does not consume Ravenous, which would be huge given that it is a 4-chain move with exceptionally high damage. Lastly, I'll go into the sneak peek that Christopher Odd gave of the first skill-based legendary ability, which is called Assimilation. Assimilation sounds like it is an absolute game changer and one of the better legendary cards out there in my opinion. When used, it provides Venom's attack and heroic abilities with Quick. Additionally, on KO, you get to draw a Venom attack or heroic card which lasts until the end of turn. Again, this would provide an almost limitless turn if pulled early enough, with Venom having insane power and full stacks of Ravenous. Additionally, the upgraded version provides one Ravenous on play. Moving on, we get into some of Venom's aspects outside of battle, such as his friendship and Abbey upgrades. In the showcase, we find out that as you progress his friendship, you get the We Are Venom passive buff, which seems to make him even more powerful on the battlefield. At level 1, there is a 25% chance that a card will not use a Ravenous stack, and at level 2, it seems as though the first Venom attack card played in an encounter will not consume a Ravenous stack. This builds even more on his build of being an insanely powerful unit very early on in battles. We also see that the Redemption DLC will be coming with its own Abbey upgrade called the Whisper Web. At this time, it's hard to tell or even guess where this will exactly play a part into the game itself, but needless to say, it looks like it will tie more closely into Eddie's own journalistic background. And that just about covers what we know about the upcoming Venom DLC, Redemption. If you all enjoyed this video, as always, make sure that you smash that like and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to head over and check out that Discord link where the latest and the greatest discussions on everything Marvel's Midnight Suns is taking place. Until next time, everybody, this is Sly Spy Gaming, signing out.